Christmas music?
Yes.
It's time! Oh my God! Do you know what? Okay, it is Monday, the 13th of November. Some may say a little early. We say poo-poo to you.
Poo-poo to you.
I mean, I am so ready for this, for Christmas, for festivities, for Santa. Oh my God, I'm so happy we've got this on today.
I know.
So yeah, we've gone knee deep, guys. For those of you that don't know, Laura and I used to be on the radio together. We used to do a breakfast radio show. We got the sack. So we decided to fly off to Mallorca, had lots of pale rosé, limoncello, decided to start a podcast, and here we are a year and a half later.
We are now sponsored by Prince Family Law Solicitors, Red Brick Estate Agents, and we're in collaboration with East Midlands Airport. Talking of Red Brick, we are going there today to film some social media, and we're very excited.
We're very excited, but we're also all over the place. So Laura and I have had a big weekend for many different reasons, actually. You haven't had much sleep.
No.
We're both coffeeed up this morning, and we've probably got about 10-15 minutes to do this pod. Then we're racing to Red Brick.
Being filmed. They've got proper filmographers. So we've got videographers.
Yeah, and we've got to get changed and do ourselves up, and we're a bit all over the place today. But do you know what? We always make it somehow, don't we?
We do.
We pull it together.
If I drank Red Bull, I'd have one this morning.
Would you have a Monster like Clark in my office?
Could you imagine me after a can of Monster? I would be on the ceiling.
I can't even imagine you drinking a can of Monster. If I came into the studio one day and you were sat there with a can of Monster, I think I'd have a heart attack.
Yeah, no, it's not for me.
No.
That is a heart attack waiting to happen.
Yeah.
With my health anxiety.
Oh, it would do you no good, would it, love? Would do you no good. So yeah, we're looking forward to that today. We've got a busy week, haven't we, love? You and I were both. Well, you were awake at about 3 a.m.
I was awake all night last night.
You were awake all night. I was awake at 5 a.m. thinking about what's going on this week because we keep forgetting what we've got going on.
Right, let's go through it now.
All right.
Let's get our heads clear. So today we are filming. Now we need a debrief from the weekend, which we've had a small one, but we need a big one. We need a glass of wine, which I think we might. Can we squeeze that in later?
I think we can.
I think we probably could.
Yeah. Hey, mate, I need to pop to Meadowhall later. And you're in Meadowhall every day. So are you there later today?
I've got a secret tunnel to Meadowhall now. I'm like the Queen.
Security guard lets her in. Yeah. Oh, hello, Laura Summers. In you come. Are you there later?
I could be.
I mean, we could go for a little drink in Meadowhall, couldn't we? And a debrief.
Yeah.
We've got so much to discuss from the weekend.
So much to discuss. So we will debrief. Tomorrow we've got a Christmas event at Ringwood.
Hang on.
Spa.
I'm at work in the day, back at the office job. Let's not forget that.
If it makes you feel better, I've got work to do tomorrow.
What work? Are you in an office?
I've got a little course to do.
Oh, you're doing training tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, so we're both on the tools tomorrow. Yes.
And then we've got Ringwood. I mean, listen, that's going to be delightful. I did think that. I was like, and I thought, oh, come on, we've just got to go to a spa, say hello to people, record a pod,
and have some nice
time.
Food and drink.
Yeah, meet all our lovely influencers.
Yeah, it's going to be a ball, actually, isn't it?
And then we've got, hang on, your birthday Thursday. But I mean, again... That's not bad, is it?
Why are we getting so stressed about all these lovely events?
Oh, then we've got to go to Leeds and sit in the Ivy and drink mojitos. Oh,
by the way, I am so excited for that.
Yeah, me too.
It's going to be. It's a little tradition, isn't it, that we do?
And then Friday we're turning on Fox Valley Christmas lights. That's going to be great. I mean,
it's going to be lovely. Yeah, if you are Sheffield way, by the way, do come along on Friday evening. It's the first time we've done the Fox Valley Christmas lights, and we've just been having the script through and talking to the marketing lady there who's organising it all. It actually looks amazing.
Yes, there's that. And then Sunday we're doing Chesterfield Christmas light switch on. Now that is stressing me. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel a bit stressy about it. Why is that?
Because we haven't sorted our outfits yet, probably.
Maybe.
We do need to discuss outfits. Maybe tonight over a wine we'll discuss outfits.
Anne Hegarty, we're going to meet her on Sunday. Have you met her before?
No.
So listen, this is what I thought. I don't know. I just thought you might.
You and
Anne?
Yeah.
So this is what I thought we'd do. You know, because she's supposed to be dead smart and stuff.
Yeah, and a bit scary.
I'm going to put her to the test. And I think we used to do this on the radio. Do you remember we used to be like, "What's Becky's nan's name?" Do you remember?
There was a game that we played.
So what I think we should do is be like, right, Anne, you're obviously dead smart. I'm going to be like, my mate Becky, she's really smart too. So I'll be like, right, I've got a question for you both. And I'll be like, what's Becky's nan's name? Obviously,
I'll know that
you'll
one.
Know that. Yeah. She won't know. So I might just ask questions about us. And we'll be like, oh, you don't know that, Anne?
Yeah. Oh, Anne, you're not as smart as you make out.
Something like that. I don't know. I think I'm just a bit like, a bit all over the place with it.
Can we get some help on outfits as well, maybe? Like if anyone wants to give us a bit of, input as to what we should wear. Because we haven't discussed Fox Valley yet and we haven't discussed... Chesterfield. But listen, right, this morning we've had a busy weekend. You've not had much sleep. No. So I think tonight with a wine we'll talk about it all.
Day by day.
What?
Day by day.
What does that mean then?
We'll just
take it day by day.
Take it day by day, yeah. What are you looking at there?
Oh God, I've just had a message through from school. It's an inset day this Friday.
Oh God.
What?
Is she not with her dad that day?
I'll make it so.
Right, there you go.
What's that all about? Short notice. We only just got over all the strikes. The kids are barely been at school this year. They were at school more during COVID. Christ.
Anyway, after Chesterfield, we've then got an event at Twycross. Then we've got an event at Meadowhall.
Mate, we need to talk about the meeting we had for that on Friday. Should we do that today or save it?
We'll save it.
Okay, I'm going to put this in the group actually.
Yeah,
we had
a Teams call with Twycross. But yeah, we are hosting a talk there, which is going to be great. Actually, they're all really good things. Meadowhall event's going to be great for their Santa Village.
Yes.
Got that coming. But mate, when the Meadowhall event is done... I feel like that's like the end of this season, and then December we're just going to be able to just go and do Christmassy things. I mean, I know you're at work. I'm going to go and do Christmassy things on my own.
And just send me pictures going, wish you were here.
Mulled wine, oh cheers.
Laura goes everywhere, because I've got this other job. Laura goes everywhere. And she'll be sat in, I don't know, Pret or Costa or whatever. And she'll send a picture of just like the chair empty opposite her with a little coffee going, you could be sat here, love. You could be here with me now.
I know. What am I going to do for the whole of December?
I don't know. You'll manage. You'll be all right.
Right. No.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, let's just talk briefly about this weekend, but we're not going to go into detail. We're going to tease you a little bit. So obviously we had my 40th birthday shindig on Saturday. I mean, there's so much to discuss. I don't even know where to start, but we're not actually going to go into detail today anyway.
No. Well, the run up to it, we're going to do in the Mate today. Suffice to say, though, it was a great time.
Wasn't it?
It was a great time.
There were so many characters there. It was a room full of characters, wasn't it? You loved watching the characters interact with each other, didn't you?
It. Well, first of all, I love the venue. Wild Hive, Ashbourne.
So
what
nice.
A bloody great place that is. Look beautiful. It's a great setting.
Should we send them this and see if they'll sponsor us soon as well? Yeah.
Or we're just going to live there.
Big them up a bit more, mate.
Lovely. You can hire bicycles and ride around the grounds.
It was delightful. I felt really relaxed when I got there straight away.
Yeah, really, really nice. Service was great. Well done, guys. And then, just kind of like, I've known of these people for a while. I feel like I knew everyone. I mean, I did know some of them. But yeah, I was just so interested to meet Uncle Dick, who I met. Who I basically think he loves me and I'm part of the family. If I'm honest.
Yeah, he's a big fan.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing, because you knew of a lot of my friends and we've spoken to them before, but we've never actually met them in the flesh. And in fact, they were all kind of in the same boat. They all know of each other, but they haven't met.
Yeah.
So everyone was like, in fact, do you remember when Uncle Dick walked in? Because he was the last person to arrive.
Yes.
And everyone in the room was going, where's Uncle Dick?
Yeah.
We can't wait to meet him. Anyway, he turned up, but he was a bit flustered, wasn't he? Because he was a bit late. And he came in and it was in this lovely little room with a roaring fire, which was very hot, wasn't it? Everyone was very rosy-cheeked in there. And he came in and somebody went, was it you or Emma?
I think it was Emma. She went,
Uncle Dick!
And he went, yes, it's me! And we fell about, didn't we?
It literally reminded us of On the Kardashians, where Scott Disick is like, it's me, Todd Crane, and we just couldn't. So we were like, it's me, Uncle Dick. It was so funny.
Everyone was calling him, I know Uncle Dick, and he went, no. My name's not Uncle Dick. Call me Richard or Dickie. So we were like, all right, Dickie. Oh, it was just great to meet him.
It was. He had a ball. He was the last man standing.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
He's a night owl. And also, when he's away from the farm, mate, he goes for it.
Yeah.
When he's not tending to the sheep, he goes for it.
He told me some stories. Oh,
you were sat next to him at dinner, weren't you?
Yeah. He came and sat next to me. It wasn't even a place there. He just came and sat.
He wanted to sit next to you and your legs, all right? And your lips. He was talking about your lips. He sidled up to me after me. Cool. Yeah. He goes, I mean, I'll just say this, he was a fan of your legs, and who isn't? And he was a fan of your red lips, or big red lips.
The old legs came out, didn't they? There they were. Mind you, can we just talk about that? I know it's not about me. That photo my husband took of me walking into that.
I kind of feel like that should have been me in the photo.
I know. It looks like I'm walking into my 40th. I am now going to use that and pretend that that's my 40th birthday photo.
Yeah, so you're only just 40.
It's just the helium balloons were placed perfectly. I look at that and I'm thinking, that's like a advert.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
Go on.
Carrie Bradshaw.
Yes.
That's the vibe it is giving.
Yeah, I mean, my husband takes terrible photos.
You got it right that night, mate. Yeah, it's a good one.
Shall I
put my face on it? Yes, give me long legs. Yes. Give me your long legs, please.
But I think what we need to do is over the course of this week, let's break it down. So today in the Mate, we're going to talk about the build up, the run up, the organisation.
Yeah.
And then as we kind of have a debrief and think what we need to talk about, we'll run through it.
Yeah. Also, guys, right, we're probably going to do a lot of this on Friday's episode. So so if you have not subscribed to this podcast yet, now is the time, because there's some proper gossip and shenanigans that went on my birthday weekend. So you need to sign up. And it's what, £3.50? It's nada.
It's literally nothing.
It's worth it.
Look at the bio of where you're listening to this. There's a link. Just click that. It'll take you through. Bish, bosh, bash.
You'll want to hear this stuff.
You'll want to hear it. Right, what's going on in the world? I've got something to tell you.
Yeah, go on. I don't know what you're going to say, actually, here.
One of my videos I uploaded last week on my TikTok has reached 1 million views.
Stop it.
That's my celebration. A little bit of win.
Which one? I haven't seen this.
So I went to Medal. Surprise, surprise.
There she be again.
And it was just all about timing. I walked into H&M and they had literally just launched their party wear. I thought, right, Laura, get on
Now's the time.
I ran around that shop like a Tasmanian devil, tried it all on, and I thought to myself, I need to upload this immediately. So I just sat in my car, did the VO, recorded it, uploaded it.
Bish, bash, bosh.
Bish, bash, bosh. So at the start, it kind of climbs. I mean, you've had some videos that have got like hundreds of thousands, but I've never reached 1 million.
1 million's a biggie.
1 million people have watched that video at least for 15 seconds, because I think that's the view that they count.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
1 million
have a quick look.
People. But the problem is when these videos go a bit mental, a bit viral, you just get people going, no, and they just start being really horrible, because it just reaches people that I'm not aiming for. I always say this, but the comments are like, "Why you got bare feet?"
Oh, here we go.
Go on.
Yeah, new in H&M Christmas party wear. 1 million views.
1 million.
That is nuts, mate. Do you know what? I quite like the funny comments and the trolls.
One was like,
I'm here for it.
I got bare feet, change them in. That's how I imagine they speak. I got bare feet. And I just put, it's not like I'm doing a handstand and I'm not licking my feet. I don't give a shit.
So do you reply back to them?
Sometimes, yeah. Just for shits and giggles.
I like it.
I was like, the bottom of my feet can cope. And I thought, how weird. I just don't look at the bottom of my feet ever. I don't care.
How dare you have bare feet?
And then
you creature.
Yeah, like, can't bend over in that dress. And I was like, well, no, what?
Who are these people? Who are they?
And I get it, you don't like. I'm not like, you're all gonna love this. I'm just like, I like this.
Yeah.
Like, it's disgusting. And then when people tag their mates, look at this, and they tag their friend, you're like, all right, laugh it up, guys.
All right, have a laugh at my expense.
Literally.
But mate, who's laughing? 1 million views. Any of them got 1 million views? No. Mate, what was that one thing I sent to you once that someone put on my TikTok? This made me howl. They said I looked evil or something. What was that? It wasn't evil. It was something like that. You look...
I can't remember.
Oh, I can't remember.
Not conniving.
It was something like that, wasn't it?
You look... It
was a really funny word. I think I sent it to you.
It's just bizarre, isn't it?
Here you go.
Oh, go on.
Makes me howl now.
Is it? Go on.
just the word. You look sinister.
Oh, that's sinister.
Sinister?
How do you look sinister?
I don't think I look sinister, but honestly, when I saw that, I was crying with laughter. Yeah, Eduardo.
Oh, right, Eduardo. Another lady, I put a pink jumper on and she went, that pink. And her profile page, she's in a pink dress. I was like, Sue, love, come on.
And she's called Sue. No offence to any Sues out there, but she's called Sue.
But yeah, so there we go. I mean, it doesn't really make any difference, but I thought, wow.
Yeah, 1 million people. Well done, mate.
I couldn't even.
Well done.
I just cut myself. I can't even imagine what 1 million people look like. You know, you think of a stadium, that's like 70,000.
Yeah, so it would be like what? A lot of them, basically.
Like what? A lot.
Or what's like Glastonbury? How many people go to Glastonbury or Nebworth or something like that?
I don't know.
Basically, mate, it's a lot of people.
Lot, isn't it?
A lot of people.
Yeah. Talking to Nebworth really quickly, you've watched some of the Robbie Williams.
Yeah, so you watched this last week. I popped it on last night. Do you know what? Will you message me actually? Like, are you in bed? This was about 7 p.m. Of course I am. I've got my electric blanket on. I'm mince pie and I'm watching Robbie. Now, you'd already said to me you weren't too keen. You found it a bit depressing. Mate, same here. Different vibe to the Beckham documentary.
Oh, it's nothing like the Beckham documentary, is it? It reminded me of like being back in the 90s and that the nostalgia's quite good. But, I mean, he was never happy. And when it ends, they miss a load of stuff. It just suddenly ends.
It depressed me a bit.
His wife's not on it a lot. There's a lovely bit about his wife that you want to know more of. But
like you say, he's in bed the whole time. And listen, we're not against that. We're for being in bed a lot. But he looks a bit slobby in it, doesn't he? Slobby Robbie. And I don't know, it didn't, like the Beckham documentary, I mean, I could watch it again. It left me feeling like really like, oh my God, amazing and really excited. But the Robbie one made me feel a bit down.
Yeah. And like the Beckhams is a happy ending.
Yeah.
Whereas he's just obviously very still.
Yeah, depressed. And I would like to see a bit more of his wife and his kid. Although
she basically saved his life.
Yeah, and I love that. I was fascinated by the whole Jerry and him relationship as well. Yeah. I quite like the footage from that time because it was quite. They were in the south of France, weren't they? Lot, and I mean, Jerry looks beautiful in it. Yeah, and I quite liked all of that. But yeah, I just was left feeling a little bit empty.
Yeah, meh. It's a meh from us.
Meh.
Okay, mate. So, obviously, your birthday this weekend, there was preparation going on behind the scenes. There was BTS, and I had to deal with Mr SAS directly.
So basically, it was you and him at the helm. It was you and him at the height of the operations. You were leading us into battle, weren't you two?
I would read back the messages, but I can't because his disappear.
Did he have you on disappearing messages? Yeah,
there's none.
He always does that.
There's
I really wanted to know what he'd sent you.
Not a contact, no common groups, safety tools on. Yeah. Oh, he's disappeared. I mean, literally, I've got his number though.
It's as if you've never had the conversations. He's
was it all a dream?
Yeah, he's gone into the undergrowth. He's camouflaged now. You can't see him anymore. He's behind one of those moving bushes.
So I kind of spoke to you about a few things. I was like, right, can you pass on my number to him, which you did? And then a little message popped up from him, but it was all in code and I panicked a little bit because I thought, oh God, is this serious or not? It was like Roger 1 Delta call when clear. I was like, oh God.
Mate, he's deadly serious.
Oh yeah. But of course, me being me, I forgot. I read it and thought, and then I just forgot to ring him that day. And I thought,
yeah, he did message me, but he went, Laura hasn't phoned me at 1800 hours. I was expecting it on the dot. I was like, all right, chill. Calm down. She'll ring you when she rings you.
And then I think he sent me another message the next morning. It was like, Roger 1, Delta still here. I was like, okie dokie, ring you shortly. Forgot.
Too busy in Meadowhall. Go around H&M.
And then, anyway, we kind of, I wish I could read the messages, but they've disappeared. Mine's disappeared as well. I mean,
mate, it all disappears.
Jesus. So anyway, the crux of it was about sorting balloons and a cake. Okay, so I voice noted him. I was like, I love it. I think it's your birthday today. Happy birthday. And I was like, right, leave it with me. I'll get the cake. I'll do the candles. I'll get some sparklers and I'll go and get some like balloons and blah, blah, blah. He was like, great. Speeches. And then he just put speeches, ? I was like, I'll do a speech. Don't you worry. If you want to do a speech too. And I think I said like, this is how we'll do it. And he put speeches, great. And that was it. Sent that. I was like, okay, good.
Tick.
Cake, sounds great. Balloons, brilliant. You're a legend. I was like, okay. So I voice noted him back. And he said, I'll give you some money. And I went, don't you worry about that. You just get me a drink, love. Yeah.
Bless him.
Anyway, so that was that. I have to say, though, he went against the...
Did he go rogue?
He went rogue. I was having my lasagna in Lombardi's and a message popped up and it said, got the cakes. And,
Hang on, what?
I looked at it and I went, what? And he went, well, I've got the cakes. If you want to bring your cake, bring it if you've got it. And I was like, hang on. This was not on the agenda and this is not what we organised.
Mate, what would the SAS have said about this?
I don't know. So I was very confused. So I thought, I'm not having this. So I messaged him back and I was like, but I've got the cake. No.
As he told you. ?
Yeah. Sent it. And he literally just put, well, if you've got the cake, bring it. Bring. And I thought, have I done something? I'm like, have I done something wrong?
Yeah.
So I thought, okay. I thought, no. So I messaged him back. I went, don't worry, we'll save the cake for our actual birthday. You just bring your cakes. I'll still bring the candles and the balloons. Roger that. He was like, Roger that.
I love this so much.
So yeah.
You two could rule the world. You maybe. Not so much him.
Bloody useless.
He's complete contraband.
Too much cake. I thought, how much cake do you think these people are going to eat? So anyway, so I got the candles, got the balloons. When I picked the balloons, it was hilarious. She's like, what colour would you like? We've got gold, we've got blue, we've got pink, we've got rose gold, we've got silver. And I went, black.
Yes.
I want black.
I love the
She's
black.
Like, really? I was like, I want them in black. And she went, would you like the strings in gold? I went, no, I want it all black. And she was like, oh, okay. I went,
is it a funeral you're going to?
I went, she'll know what I mean. And I got one little gold balloon to go with it.
Loved it.
And when I walked in, Emma went, love the black, love the black. I was like, oh yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. So got the balloons and got the candles and then so I left it all in the car apart from the balloons, which I gave to you when I arrived.
I loved your entrance, by the way, with the balloons. Yeah, loved it.
Yeah. So I had everything in the car and then we were eating and then I saw Mr SAS sidling up to me and I thought, oh God. And he went, candles. I went, oh, yes. He said, I've set the cakes out in the room. Do you want to go and get the candles? Blah, blah, blah. So I was like, yep, fine. So I looked at my husband and went, can you go and get the candles? Because I ain't going outside. So he went and got them, gave them to me. And then we were in the lovely, gorgeous restaurant bit. And then we had like this little private room. So I walked in. Can I say his children's names?
Yeah.
Okay. Lily.
Do initials.
Oh, God. Okay.
P and J.
P and J were there and Lily was there.
Yeah.
Okay, in the room. So then in I totted and they were very excited. Some would say slightly annoying because I was trying to put the candles in. And you know what they're like. I was like, can you leave the candles, girls? I need to do this properly.
Were they like little Jack in the Boxes?
Shoving these candles in. And I was just like, girls. Anyway, so I'm putting them in. And then in comes Mr SAS, okay? And I kid you not, he stood in front of me and he went, right, okay, so in 5 minutes on the dot, I'm going to bring people through the door. So I went, so if you can have the candles lit and ready in circa 5 minutes. And then he brought his wrist up and started fiddling with his watch like he was James Bond.
No.
He went, right, let's just set this. And I was just stood there and I was thinking, oh, shit, this is too much pressure. Shall I tell you why? Because sparklers, they don't light straight away, mate. And they only last for like 60 seconds. So I thought, oh, God.
So timing imperative.
So anyway, started clicking his watch around. I don't know what he was doing.
What was he doing?
I don't know. So then I was like, rightio. And then he was sort of like, let's sync watches. And I went, I ain't got a watch. I was like, Mr SAS, I don't have a watch. He went, where's your phone? I was like, oh, it's nearly out of charge. It's charging. So I got my phone and I just started tapping my phone like this.
Not doing anything.
No, I didn't know what to do. Do I set a timer? Anyway, and then I thought, I've got to start filming this because this is hilarious. So I think he thought, she's not going to be able to do this. So Jay, his son, who is how old?
12.
Right. He thought, I've got more chance of the 12-year-old help. So he went and synced his watch with his son.
But syncing for what? What were they syncing for?
The time.
But
so Jay would know when they were coming through. So he basically vetoed me. He thought, she's not going to do anything here. So anyway, he took so long to sync watches. I then turned around and went, Mr SAS, there's T minus 2 minutes now. You said 5 minutes, now it's T minus 2 minutes. So am I going to go, are we adding on a 5? Or are we now 3 minutes in and you're going to go and get them?
God, this is stressful, isn't it, mate?
Mate, it was so stressful.
I had no idea this was all going on.
Yeah. So anyway, he was like, right, I'm going to go and get them. So I was like, okay. And he went, right, 2 minutes, they'll be outside. We're going to open the door. So I was like, okay. So he walked out of the room. I was left with the kids. And they were very excitable, the children.
Yeah.
Right?
Had a lot of sugar.
Yeah. Kind of like wild animals, one would say.
And you were locked in a room with them.
So then they're like, we'll go and stand outside. I was like, okay, but don't let anybody in. Then someone who worked there came in, saw me. I thought, I'll go with the normal candles first because they'll burn for a long time, right? And then when there's 10 seconds to go, I'll try and light all the sparklers. And there were 5, right? Anyway, he came in, he went, would you like a candle lighter? Because I was trying to use a bloody
normal lighter.
Yeah, burning my gel off my fingernails. So he then left the room to go and get the candle lighter. So I was like, okay.
How long is he going to be?
He doesn't know we're T minus 2 minutes, does he?
He's not synced up on his watch.
So I thought, oh God. Anyway, luckily he comes in the room, starts helping me light. Mate, he's got gloves on. And I looked at him, I went, you want to take your gloves off? Because I thought, he's going to go up in flames. They were like the furry gloves.
Oh my God.
So I thought, you're going to walk in the room, someone's going to be on fire. It's going to be T minus 1 minute.
Mr SAS will be stressed.
Anyway, so bless him. He kind of helped me. The kids are like, are you ready? I could hear everyone outside. Mr SAS, I think at this point had lost his mind because we were well over T minus 2 minutes.
Well, I was stood outside not having a clue what was going to... The kids were going, come in. No, don't come in. Don't come in. I was like, I don't know what's happening here.
Everyone thought there was going to be a stripper.
I was hoping.
Yeah, I think everyone thought so there was going to be some act.
Well, I was kind of hoping that Mr SAS would be dressed in his gear and he'd abseil down from the roof. That's what I was hoping for. I'm not going to lie.
I would have hoped for that, if I'm honest. Anyway, listen, as you walked in the room, that one sparkle I didn't like, which is very unfortunate, but we got there in the end.
Honestly, it was so lovely. So I opened the door. You were stood there looking a vision. There was, the room was sort of dark, but the fire was on.
Yeah.
The candles and sparklers were going. It was a dream.
Yeah.
It was a dream.
I don't know though. I can't cope with that. That T minus 5. I mean, the way he was like, right, syncing his watch. I thought, oh God.
Yeah. Mate, can you imagine going on holiday with him?
But no. No, but I have got a little behind the scenes video to play you, so I will show you that.
I need to see this. But do you know what? I have to say a big thank you to you and Mr SAS because you two kind of like organised the whole thing. You sorted everything out. I didn't know about all this stress going on behind the scenes. So honestly, you made it the most incredible night. I loved it. Tomorrow on the pod, let's talk about the food and how my children's let's not give anything away, but let's talk about my children's meal tomorrow on the pod. Yeah. But I'm glad you had a lovely evening. It was the best. Honestly, it was absolutely the best. I don't think I can deal with him again. Yeah. I'll tell him. I'll be like, no more syncing watches in front of Laura. she can't deal with it. I love the fact your messages have disappeared as well. That is so funny. So funny. Right, we're back tomorrow. Bye.